Cancel Schweezy.
Okay, so first things first, I do want to go into a channel update. I do have for the channel, only channel when I mean podcasting and everything else. You've probably noticed if you've been a long time listener to the show, everything's been under like the Schwegcast feed, but it's been like Cancel Schweezy episodes. And it's obviously been really confusing for people. Like, why does it say it's on the Schwegcast? I'm like, well, it's a whole different thing. So, big announcement is that technically the Schwegcast is going to be no more. Frankie's barking. So technically, yeah, the Schwegcast is going to be no more. Everything's going to fall under the banner of Cancel Schweezy. But with that, I'm going to keep going on and talk about more. The idea I was going for when I started Cancel Schweezy, I just wanted to do a podcast I could easily get out week by week because the Schwegcast was very hard for me as like a solo person to get out week by week. But Cancel Schweezy is super easy to get all that taken care of and out every week by week, except for last month, which we didn't get out every week. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing. So, that was my idea. I was wanting to I was going to start off as like a podcast network, initially start with 3 shows. The Schwegcast was just going to be like an interview show of me interviewing someone. Cancel Schweezy was just going to be a solo show. And then I was initially going to start a new podcast with another person, with the idea of it's just like a 2-person show where it's just me and them talking back and forth, just having a good time type of situation. Just kind of like a 2-person friend podcast. Anyways, though, since that friend podcast is now 100% not going to work out, it would only lead the Schwegcast and Cancel Schweezy. And my main idea was just to be more efficient with it, make sure there's not one that's kind of getting more attention than the other. The initial idea was going to be that Cancel Schweezy is going to be the show that you've been listening to, and I'm also going to have interviews sprinkled in. So it's just going to be Cancel Schweezy. So some weeks are going to be me solo, other weeks are going to have me interviewing someone with that, and kind of move forward from there. So I'll talk to someone. I'll try to kind of keep like me at first solo and then have interviews coming in after that. But for that being said, yeah, the Schwegcast as you know it is no more, and basically everything is falling under Cancel Schweezy. The whole show, basically the Schwegcast still exists. Those episodes are still going to stay live, obviously. But in regards to new episodes falling under the banner of the Schwegcast, those are no more. Everything's going to be Cancel Schweezy for the rest of your life. And so, yeah, but the idea of what the Schwegcast is still going to live on in Cancel Schweezy. So I'm so excited. We just hit the 1-year mark doing Cancel Schweezy, which is super exciting. I wish I could have stayed consistent the last couple weeks, and we could have had 52 episodes this week. Would have been a lot of fun, but regardless of the situation, yeah, it's dead and gone. And episodes will still stay up. The ideas that kind of came with it are all going to just kind of be sprinkled in to Cancel Schweezy. It's more fun. It's just going to be a one show feed that you're getting. You're not having one feed with 2 different podcasts on it. Because when it was when I had the idea of the podcast network for just kind of going into a little bit more like the business side of everything, it would have made sense having all kind of like on one feed. So you see the Schwegcast one day, Cancel Schweezy the other day. You just only have to subscribe to one feed, yada, yada, yada. Everything comes out perfect. But, with more things going on, it's just going to be good to focus on one podcast. And then, I can get people to come in every while and interview them. It'll be a lot of fun. And, Garth would always say,
and I really like that.
So, I mean, he says and
I really like that.
And for me,
I like that.
So, I mean, whatever Garth says is honestly what I can do. But anyways, though, I hopefully we'll get interviews and make it more, try to get this to be like the new normal on the channel for those of you listening, so you miss me actually talking to people and having fun and shit like that, Well, it's just, that's what I'll say, yeah. That's the update on the channel. I guess that's all I have to say. Hey, thank you for checking out that highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Now, I hope your brain cells don't hurt. We got more highlights available now everywhere. We also got more full episodes as well. If you want to watch a full episode of Cancel Schweezy, available now, right here, right now, available now. If you liked everything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when new highlights and episodes come up. And leave a comment, like, and stay awesome.